On the iON100V from Snow Joe, some people were asked, well, how do you use it? What's the setup like? Once you actually unpack Snow Joe, it's pretty straightforward. Everything's already together, okay? This bar here is folded. All you have to do is fold it back into the right position and turn these knobs to tighten it into a secure position that you can use them. Evenly tighten them on both sides, and that's set to go. The only other thing you need to do is mount this, because this whole thing comes detached. Now, one thing I'm going to point out though is that these bolts, there's 3 of them. See this? See this? And one more here. Now, when I went to actually put this thing together, I couldn't find these bolts anywhere at all. A little frustrating. Well, thankfully, I actually kept the box. In the box, digging around, corner paneling, cardboard, and everything else I have in there. Believe it or not, they were in a little baggie underneath the cardboard padding. Stupidest place ever, because it didn't make sense for it to be there, okay? But that's where it was. So keep in mind, if you're looking for those bolts, that's where they're going to be, okay? So check your packaging as far as that goes. Now, you'll see here, this is your battery compartment. These are where your batteries go. One battery comes with it if you got the package. And of course you could buy a second battery. I did my driveway and my neighbor's driveway with only one battery. So they do last a long time. The battery itself looks like this. Here we go. Give you a better view. That is the battery, which you can tell the voltage on it by pressing this button. And that tells you it's got a full charge. It also secondaries as a light and also has USB on it. Now the charger itself is over here. This charger here. Now keep in mind, when you plug this thing in, let's give you a little example here. When you plug this thing in, there is a fan that will actually be inside to cool it down on occasion. You're not hearing it right now, probably because I'm not charging. But you have to give this ample circulation around the sides of it, because it needs to be able to breathe. So give it ample amounts of actual circulation so it has room to actually breathe. Okay, so back over here. So here's the battery. What we're going to do is we're going to put the battery in. So you open up the compartment. Take the battery, lining it up that section there because the contact points are in there. Slide it in. A little bit of a push, you hear a lock. End of story. Bob's your uncle. That's done. Okay, battery successfully in there. Now I do notice that the light's on. I think it's just a matter of pressing that button a couple times, and then we have the green light. All right, at that point, squeeze the bar. Let's press, oh, no, sorry. Press the button, squeeze the bar. Press the button, squeeze the bar, and it starts up. As you can hear, it's only loud because it's inside the garage. And I want to show you something else here, which is really neat. You have a speed adjust, which helps. I haven't used it yet, but it does go pretty quick. I'm really going to bring that down. Actually, I'll put that a little ways. And then over here, you have a couple other interesting buttons. Pressing this button here turns the lights on. And these buttons here adjust where you're throwing the snow. Pretty easy operation. I was trying to get my thumb and finger in there like I did in previous videos. But that's it. And that's the panel. As soon as you let go of the bar, safety bar, it's off. Press your button, turn your lights off, and that's it. Machine itself, maybe give it a wipe down. But that's all you need to do. Pretty easy operation. Now, of course, based on your amount of battery you use and whatnot, you might want to put it in for a charge. They say don't charge it until roughly it's about the 25%. So you want to extend the life of the battery. So that's something to keep into consideration. Other than that, that is the setup. Realistic idea of what we're talking here. Like, this is how big this driveway is. So, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Pick up Snow Joe today. One side note, actually, because I had this question come at me. When it actually comes to taking out the battery, I had some people saying, hey, I can't take it out. The trick is, press this. Press this, the battery pops up, you can take it out. This little side note after the fact, figured I'd mention it to you. Again, thanks for watching. Take care.